For one night, in the hallowed glow of Westminster Abbey, the world wasn't just watching a future queen. It was studying a masterpiece. And while the crimson gown told a story of power, and her serene smile spoke of resilience, there was a silent, shimmering co-star in this royal return. Her hair. Not just style, but strategized. A seemingly effortless cascade that has since ignited a global frenzy of analysis and imitation. This is Royal Report 24/7, where we decode the subtle, powerful language of royal appearance. If you believe the smallest details hold the most fascinating secrets, then this breakdown is for you. Before we reveal the silent messages woven into every strand, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Your likes and shares help us uncover these exclusive insights for you. Now let's be clear, this was no ordinary blowout. What Catherine, Princess of Wales, unveiled was a masterclass in high-stakes, symbolic grooming. A hair narrative so potent, it's left royal insiders and top stylists whispering about its calculated perfection. This wasn't about following a trend. It was about setting a permanent standard. And today, we're revealing the unspoken tips her appearance communicated to the world. Tip 1. The crown of volume is a crown of authority. Notice the silhouette. The hair possessed a remarkable, yet utterly natural-looking, volume at the crown. This is a classic, yet often overlooked, power signature. In the realms of psychology and image-making, height at the crown subtly evokes stature, confidence, and command. It lifts the facial features, projects an aura of vitality, and in a venue like Westminster Abbey, a space of towering Gothic arches, it helped her physically hold the space. She didn't appear diminished by the grandeur. She was harmonized with it. The message? A future queen is not overshadowed by the institution. She grows to meet it from the top of her head down. Tip 2. The discipline of the undone wave. This is where true artistry met intention. The waves were soft, romantic, and deliberately not rigid or helmet-like. They suggested approachability, a touch of softness, the mother and woman behind the title. But crucially, there was not a single hair out of place. Every wave was perfectly calibrated, each highlight strategically placed to catch the light during camera pans. This is the pinnacle of the effortless look, which requires immense effort to achieve. It communicated a powerful duality. I am both relatable and untouchable. I am warm, but I am flawless. In a world of curated social media perfection, Catherine presented the gold standard. Perfection that dares to look natural. Tip 3. The frame is a focus. Pay close attention to how her hair framed her face. It was swept in a manner that perfectly highlighted her jawline and cheekbones, but never obscured her eyes or her expressions. In every key moment, sharing a laugh with Charlotte, listening intently to a carol, exchanging a glance with William, her face was the undisputed focal point. The hair acted as the ultimate picture frame, directing the world's gaze precisely where she wanted it, to her engaged, serene, and present demeanor. It was a nonverbal command. Look at my face, see my strength, ignore the noise. Tip 4. The sentimental shift. Insiders with connections to her inner circle suggest a profound, symbolic shift in the styling itself. For years, Catherine's iconic, bouncy blowouts were a signature. This look was different. It was softer, more mature, with a depth of color and a texture that evoked a timeless, almost vintage Hollywood elegance. Commentators are speculating this is a conscious evolution, a visual moving away from the commoner princess styling and towards the aesthetic of a queen-in-waiting. It referenced the polished, resilient glamour of women like the late Queen Elizabeth II in her prime and Princess Grace of Monaco. It wasn't just beautiful hair, it was air hair, style for the history books. Tip 5. The unshakable foundation. Perhaps the most powerful tip of all was one of health. In the months of her absence, wild speculation ran rampant. The breathtaking condition of her hair, its shine, its thickness, its vitality, served as the most eloquent, silent rebuttal to any rumors of ill health or crisis. It was a billboard for wellness, for a constitution that is robust and cared for. It signaled a woman who is not just coping, but thriving. A woman whose foundation from the inside out is profoundly strong. This was more than a good hair day. This was a calculated element of what we've begun to call the Middleton Protocol. Every public appearance is a building block in the legacy of her children. By presenting an image of unwavering, flawless, and powerful femininity, she is cementing an archetype. She is showing Princess Charlotte and the watching world that a woman's power can be both gentle and immovable, that beauty and discipline are not opposites, and that in the glare of the global spotlight, the details are your diplomacy. While others fight battles in courts or in the media, Catherine, Princess of Wales, wins wars with a single, perfectly placed wave. She captivated the world not by telling us her secrets, but by wearing them brilliantly in her hair. The world may be asking for her stylist's name, but the real secret is in the strategy. At Royal Report 24/7, we look beyond the surface to the powerful narratives being woven, strand by strand. This is the new language of royal power, and we are your translators. To understand the next move in this visual chess game, stay with us. Subscribe, show your appreciation with a like, share this analysis with anyone who understands that in royalty, nothing is an accident, and ring that bell. The lesson was in the locks. This is Royal Report 24/7.